Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Hope I'm not too loud or too quiet. On a scale of 1 to 10, how loud am I? Alright. Welcome to the stream. Nice. It's good. Reasonable. That's great. Alrighty. Time for stream. Hello! It is me, Baki. Here's like a comic I was working on. I'm gonna throw it away. I'm gonna work on it later. I have this drawing here for Limey Rolls. There's a commission. I know it's kind of weird to start with a sketch right here, but I wanted to check that I drew the character right. So, hello everyone! Welcome to the stream. I'm Baki. Or, I guess my username is Dynocation. Like to draw creatures and people. Mostly creatures. Alright. Time to outline. I was doing pixel art earlier, so I had my anti-aliasing off. It's Slimy Rolls, boy! See you in the chat. Alright. Here we go. So it's been interesting recently. I joined on Veil at Skippy's suggestion, and I wasn't really expecting anything out of it because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't expect anything out of it, but I joined and I met a bunch of people and it was pretty cool. I've been posting to GameJolt for so long, and I mean, I don't hate GameJolt, it's pretty good. I used to post to Instagram back when it wasn't so cringe. And by cringe, I mean I don't like how they try to like force you to pay money to like post your stuff. And I was like, that kind of sucks. Instead, GameJolt pays me money to post things, which I prefer. I like money. Same. Instagram used to be pretty good back before Facebook owned it. Then like Facebook like gutted it out, like all the features it had. Which is kind of sad. The death of a website when when Facebook buys it. Oh yeah. I did. It was a really cute Halloween. Oh, I should probably read chat. Skippy says, "Did you have a good Halloween, Baki?" And my Halloween was quite cute. I was mostly just sitting near the door, waiting for the little childs to come by and give them candy. They're really cute. A lot of like, kids dressed up as comic book characters. I wasn't expecting to get like a Binding of Isaac jump scare, because like one kid was like, "Do you like video games?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, um, have you played Bumbo?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Have you played Call of Duty?" And I'm like, "No." Had me thinking if I'm actually a true gamer or not. I'm no Call of Duty player. I haven't played Bumbo. The Legend of Bum Bum the Bumbo. They were so specific. I mean, they sound like two games a kid would play. Although I think Call of Duty is kind of old, isn't it? I don't know. What else should I talk about? I haven't streamed in such a long time. Oops. Oh, hello. Hello, chat. Welcome to the stream. I'm drawing Limey's character here. I guess I could, like... What do I even talk about? My Halloween was just giving candy to children. I gave the child's, Laffy Taffy, I think it's called. I had some Laffy Taffy. The cats I have were going crazy. Because they were like, whoa, look, all these people at the door. Oh yeah, I ate 1/3 a bowl of oatmeal, and it took me 3 hours to eat it. And Lamu eats a single, like, full bowl of oatmeal every day. I don't know how he does it. Like, I was struggling with 1/3 of the bowl. Aw, man. Halloween. Thankfully, I think the reason why I got any trick-or-treaters at all is because I live right across the park. So it's like child central. Oatmeal is Baki's ultimate weakness. It truly is. It took me forever to eat. I ate 1/3 a bowl of oatmeal, and it filled me for 3 hours. Oh no. Why are you taking note of my weaknesses? Is it crazy to take 3 hours to eat oatmeal? Am I weird? It was good oatmeal though. I will admit it was pretty good. Oh, I see a dumb cake in the chat. He's saying cookies of steel. I'm trying to think what my favorite cookies are. I'm kind of biased though, because growing up, my grandma used to make sugar cookies, and she would like press one of the glass cups into the cookie to give it like a flower design. They were really good. So I have a special liking for sugar cookies. Something I've always wanted that I remember having as a little kid was like this teacher brought in these treats that were like in plastic cups. I think it was like chocolate pudding with like some kind of stuff on top and gummy worms. So it's like a cup of like pudding and gummy worms with like I think like chocolate graham cracker on top or something. It was really good. I always wanted another one of those. I haven't made chocolate pudding at all. Not a single time in my life. I should. I've become like that one meme of Rugrats when the dad's making pudding at like 1 a.m. What are you doing? Up so late. I'm making chocolate pudding. I still remember when I was younger on Christmas month, and all my cousins and my siblings made these yummer Christmas cookies. Ooh, Christmas cookies. Gingerbread cookies, maybe? I didn't just fail to draw this, like... I'm just, like, repeatedly failing to draw this one thing. I can do it. Well, now I've cursed myself. It's close enough. You're making me hungry, Baki. Good. Why am I no, I'm joking. Alright. Let's see, Luna says, my fam and all don't celebrate Christmas, but we embrace it in a way. I can relate to that. But I do celebrate Christmas, but I don't have a lot of money, so it's mostly just like putting up a stocking and being like, wow, the Christmas is in the air. There's a sock on the wall. That is kind of interesting. What's the origin of putting socks on the wall? Who started that tradition? Jonah says, it's kind of sad that I didn't do anything for Halloween. I could have at least carved some pumpkins. I always found that fun. Oh, true. Yeah, I mostly just... The funny thing is I got candy last minute. Like, me and Lamu ran outside and we went to the corner store and bought some little bags of candy. So the candy I gave out kind of was mid because it's like gas station candy. But it was like the closest candy and the cheapest that we could get at the time. Skippy says, we had a pumpkin carving contest at work, but I didn't win. It was fun though. Man, I should have carved a pumpkin. But here I am, having not done so. Luna asks, have you heard of Object Show before? I have! I watched a little bit of it. I watched the one, like the Russian version, for some reason, and I really like that version. I like the guy called like Craft Key or something. It's like a Russian letter. I kind of like how goofy he is. Yeah. How do you say his name? Kratzy? Kratky? I feel like I'm like swearing in Russian on accident or something. It's pretty good. I haven't watched the actual original Object Show. Must be pretty good though, because I always see OCs of it. I recently watched Dungeon Meshi. I'm not a huge anime person, but I was watching YouTube shorts, which is a little cringe, but you know, I was watching YouTube shorts and I kept getting Dungeon Meshi clips and they were so adorable, so I'm like, I'm gonna watch it. And I wasn't disappointed, it was pretty good. Very cute. My favorite part was when they ate bugs. Sounds terrible, but the bugs were like made of gemstones and gold, so it looked like they were eating little gems. And I was just thinking, like, I wish I could eat little gemstones. Do you ever watch? Have you guys ever seen like late night on like those old free channels where they would show just like people with like with like necklaces and gems that they're trying to sell. I just think of that, but if you could eat them. Oh, I need to look at a reference. Oh, there is a little thing. I'm back! Alright. The Nightly Manor on YouTube? What's it about? Cake says casual pumpkin murder. Did you murder any pumpkins this year, Cake? But yeah, I've heard some countries don't celebrate Halloween. I think it's like an American thing. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm drawing Limey Roll's character. Alligator. Alright. What else was I gonna say today? I already mentioned my oatmeal. Limey Rolls says, well, in Germany they do, but it used to be so much more lively until now. It's been pretty bad since like 5 years. Oh, dang. To be fair, I remember as a kid, you had, like, houses having multiple bags of candy and, like, constant flows of children across the street. But, like, this Halloween, like, this is my first Halloween as an adult, so... like, I only got, like, 4 children that came by, and they came by in pairs. So it wasn't that many. There's four children. I'm glad I could give them some candy. Alright. I guess I could talk about the game I was working on, because I remember mentioning it yesterday. I recently got the caves done, and I had like things generating in the world, specifically grass, stone, metal, and lava, And lava is kind of unique because lava has like its own animated texture. And the way the way it's coded is it like pre-generates before you enter the world, so it doesn't lag the world out. And to do that, I had it like set to layers, because like originally I was thinking like, oh, like maybe a noise pattern where it's like speckled everywhere, but it caused too much lag, so instead I was just like layering a cake, I guess. I layered a cake of materials and and that was the world. And then I was like, oh, I had to make the top area. And that was a battle in itself. Like, I wanted mountains and I wanted grasslands, but I had a problem. I think Minecraft had this problem where, like, if you took a mountain and had it generate next to a plains, it would cut the mountain in half and leave like a giant flat area. And I was having that issue. I didn't know how to make the mountains not get cut in half. So it just made the land look like you're walking around, like, I don't know, the Grand Canyon. Oh no. I mean, the Grand Canyon's not bad. Aquila says, oh, I mean Leo. Leo Aquila. Here in Mexico, only a few places celebrate Halloween, since we already have Dia de Muertos. Oh yeah, I saw that. I went to a Mexican restaurant and they had that all set up with the little skulls and like the family portraits or something like that. Looked really interesting and cool. Dinocraft. Yeah, my idea was like a world where you can like, well, you're essentially a dino and you form a colony and like micromanage your colony to build up your kingdom. And the idea is you could like go out of your kingdom and then fight other kingdoms that are randomly generated with some NPCs that have like boss battles and stuff. That, and I thought it'd be fun for like roleplay. I don't know. 3D roleplay. Whoa! Thank you. And I'll check out Object Show, that version sometime, Luna. Okay. I am Yahweh. I'm Baki. Oh, it took me like a couple seconds. You mean it like Steve. Oh no. The default character is just Yahweh. And dinos. Oh yeah, Jonah in the chat is working on the 3D models of the characters. Well, at least they finished one of them and it looked really cool. I don't know how they do it. They're really good at that kind of thing. Leo Aquila calling Yahweh a gay fat goose, which is not incorrect. Oh no. Parappa the Rappa. I haven't played it, but I've seen memes of it. I've seen the Daffy Duck meme. Which I can't say on stream. Alright. I'm kind of impressed with myself. I drew that pretty quick. You got into it all because of a Chinese live stream? I'll have to check that out sometime. That sounds kind of cool. I didn't know it had a multiplayer mode. Heyo, heyo, welcome to the chat. I'm drawing, I want to say Vincent. I feel like that's the right name. Yes, Vincent. I'm drawing Vincent for Limey Rolls. I knew I had the right name. Welcome, welcome. Everyone's talking about Parappa the Rappa. I'm out of the loop. Yay, I got the name right. I feel like this finger looks weird, but I don't know. It might be something I come back to. I'm sure. I'm sure it's fine. My voice. All right. What else do I chat about? I was... Yeah, what was I up to this week? There's this game I've been playing on my phone called, like, Backpack Hero, which is the most mom game thing I could say. It's pretty good, though. Bazim. I thought he looked Egyptian. I didn't say anything, because I didn't want to be like, oh, is he Egyptian? Just like come out of nowhere, like, is your character Egyptian? I love Egyptian stuff. I have to like hold back my like furry brain of like that one song about Anubis being like a furry. Michael. Have a little Michael. He can do all sorts of things. He can like grab stuff. There's also one for when I can't do something. Little Michael. Ooh, Sobek. Have you seen this one cartoon where like Sobek is like a antagonist for some reason? I can't remember the name of the cartoon, but it was like Scooby-Doo-esque. Dumpcake says, "This cursor is so cute." The humble Michael doing all the work. Michael, draw this picture for me. Now later, I'm gonna have to find that cartoon I mentioned. I don't remember what it was called. Michael, don't leave me here! Michael! I imagine Lucifer saying that while like jingling the gates of heaven. Michael! Michael's just like, Dad says you can't come in. He said last time you threw a chair and broke it. I have a few other drawings here. I have Michael comic, and then I got this animation. This animation. A drawing of someone's OC. There's Michael animation. Current drawing. Baki animation. Comic. Baki drawing with a little scared Discord. I have a habit of starting animations and never finishing them. Like I'll do like a bunch of frames and then I'll forget I was even making an animation in the first place. The great I was gonna say the great dying of the animation. Oh no. I have a little notepad because I kept forgetting who I have to draw for. I have Huey, Misty, Beware the Friendly, and Red Herring, an unveil for art trades. I kinda cursed myself with art trades. It's not a bad thing, but it's like, oh no. And then I have the stuff I was working on, like the comic, and the comic, and the and the animation. I should have came with a list of things to talk about, but I did not. Skippy says, I'm trying to draw right now, but I have no ideas. You could draw... I don't know the lore on the Oplings, but Pop sending out an army of Oplings to take over, I don't know, the world or something. Or... I don't know. The Monarch? No. Why'd they say that? Upling Conquest. Ivy Rolls says, honestly same. I kinda cursed myself with the whole assistant thing. Meanwhile, I need the assistance. Also, I cancelled my plans on drawing for others as well, so I can continue my work. That's very relatable. I'm committed. I'm gonna try to finish them all. But yeah, I had to get out a notepad to be like, what was I doing? What was I doing? I'm very forgetful. Dark Sun says, Michael is my favorite punch bag. Oh no, not Michael! A wild Rena appears and takes the Opling for a ride. Oh no! Hi, hello! Welcome to the stream. I'm drawing Vincent, which is Limey Roll's character. Limey Rolls is in the chat. Hello! Grim Jimmy says, I've gotta finish a friend's Halloween fairy in exchange for their portrait of Dylan Brady. I don't know what a Dylan Brady is, but a Halloween fairy sounds really cool. You know, when there's nothing for me to talk about, I could always resort to childhood stories. I used to try to dig to China as a child. Very sad but true. I also tried to dig to lava. I guess I thought I could like swim through the lava to China. I didn't. I don't know. I remember like digging directly under the swing set my family had. And my dad would get angry about it, so I would instead take these plastic dinosaurs I would get from school. Because they had this thing for like the kindergartners where it's like, oh, you did so good on your ABCs, here's a little plastic dinosaur. So I would take the plastic dinosaur and I would put it in the dirt and I would bury it. So somewhere in Michigan, in someone's lawn, there's probably hundreds of like plastic dinosaurs buried in the ground. Jonah says, I bit my old laptop over a Flash remake of Pac-Man as a 6-year-old and cried, realizing the damage I've done. Oh no, that sounds horrible. Skippy says, Baki making fossils for future generations to discover. Imagine in the future they start digging up. Wow, there's like these plastic molds of creatures. I also would bury Buzz Lightyear as well, back when those toys were a thing. So there's a Buzz Lightyear buried in the dirt somewhere. I buried Buzz Lightyear in a garden box. What else did I do? I used to like to play Neopets as a kid. I remember that the most. One time as a child, I witnessed a massive rat come from the kitchen and it like looked at me and I was like a little child laying on the couch and I looked at the rat and like I didn't know what to say. And the rat just like slunk down the stairs into the basement, and I don't know where it went. It was a huge rat, like really big one. Skippy says, I should hop back on. My Neopets are starving to death. That's true, that's true. And also they say the rat was them in a past life. You know, it could have been true, because you just saw me laying there, died as the rat, born as the human. Rats? A rubber room full of rats? Rats make me crazy. Oh no. I think rats are kind of cute. They're so fluffy and tiny. But the only thing oh, I'm dying. Oh man. Excuse my gasping for air. The only thing keeping me from having a pet rat is how quickly they expire, I guess. It's so sad. But yes. Is Michael a type of rodent? He's like a cursor, I guess. Jonah says, my grandma's cat caught a baby snake during the summer. Oh man, a snake? Poor little snake. Didn't have a chance. Grim Jimmy says, well, you basically return the dinos where we found them. Wait till Dinosaur Graveyard of Michigan gets on Ripley's. Oh no. All the little dinosaurs. I just imagine them like renovating the lawn or something, and they just keep pulling up plastic dinosaurs. Like, who did this? I think my grandparents had something like that in their lawn, where they were like cleaning it up, like, whose Barbies are these? And they kept pulling up Barbie pieces from their lawn. Skippy says, I'm waiting on pizza delivery from my favorite pizza place. What do you like on your pizza? I like everything. I eat weird pizzas. I eat taco pizza. I'll eat sushi pizza. I'll eat pineapple pizza. Lately, I've been eating veggie pizza. I have to stop eating pizza though, because it's too much. Too much. Pineapple pizza. Yeah, where does the hate for pineapple pizza come from? I hear of it, but I've never heard of anyone who actually hates it. The only kind of pizza I don't like is maybe like pepperoni pizza. Well, that's because it seems so basic. That and like the meat is so thin. I like lots of meat. I like my meat pizzas very meaty. I guess for past Halloween, but I could talk about ghost sightings from my childhood. Oh no. When I was a little child, I was laying in my little bed. It was like a little, like, it was like a weird plastic bed with like flowers on it. I don't know, like a girly kid's bed. And I remember it was really late at night and I woke up and I was angry that I woke up because I was trying to sleep and I saw this like shadow creature at my doorway and it like morphed from an animal into a human and came into my room and was like looking at me with like gleaming eyes. And I remember being so angry about being tired that I yelled at it to go away and let me sleep. And then the shadow creature like looked sad and then just like walked out the door. I never saw it again. I think that's really funny. Oh no. Honestly, I would eat a pizza with potato fries on it. It sounds pretty good. Oh yeah, I've had sushi pizza before and it's pretty good. It's homemade sushi pizza, but very nice. Everyone's like, it's just like schizophrenic hallucinations. I guess that's true. Beanie Baki screaming at baby demons. The demons, they do not like me, for I scream. Little tail. What do I talk about now? Oh no. I'm running out of things to chat about. This is terrible. I was actually like utterly perplexed how, you know, like I started using Unveil and I was like surprised Baki got over like 600 likes on it. And I'm not one to like brag about likes or anything. I'm just like, there's 600 active users on that website? Is that like for real? Or is that like, you know what I mean? Like, is that for real? I don't think GameJolt has 600 people active at any moment. I think at most GameJolt has like 200 people that actually look at stuff, but I was like 600? That still baffles me. I'm not even upset about it. It's just like, I don't know. I'm stun shocked. That little animation I made of Baki and Michael, I did this morning as fast as I could because I had nothing prepared. I don't know if you guys can hear Lemu in the background. Oh no. Skippy says, I wasn't expecting Unveil to be such a big thing either. I thought it was a little community. Same, I thought it was just like a little thing. I thought it was gonna be like tinier than GameJolt. Oh, you guys can hear him? Oh no. Yeah, that voice in the background is Lemu. He's streaming too. He's playing a game, I think. It'd be funny if my like Baki image is like talking when he does. It wouldn't be I guess it wouldn't be too weird for the character. Gosh, I was gonna make like a dino cartoon, and I haven't really worked toward it at all. I thought it might be fun to make something simpler than like the whole dino lore, like something like Michael just being silly and cute and like, I don't know, doing whatever Michael does. Oh yeah, I want to do a cartoon where Michael like has to go to the store to get bread. But every time he goes there, there's no bread, and it's cause like someone has stolen it or taken it all. And he has to keep trying to find bread. The oblings have stolen all the bread. Oh no. Poor Michael. Yaoi goes to the store to buy bread and doesn't come back. Oh no. Imagine if that was the plot though. Like, Michael's like, Yaoi went to the store to buy bread, but hasn't come back. So I guess we should go looking for him. Have you seen this deity anywhere? He said he was gonna come here for bread. No, we have not seen him. He is not here. Oh no. Oplings got him, oh no. This is the saddest story ever told. Howie found dead near Opling's secret base? Why would they do that to him? What did Yahweh do to the Oplings? Jonah says, I want to make a Parappa the Rapper style Dynocation model so bad. You know, there's nothing holding you back. Go for it. When I finish this outline, I will, I think, take a break. I don't know if you heard Lamu saying he's gonna take a break as well. I'll just like leave it on the intro page for a little bit. But not right now. I'm almost done with this outline and it must be done. Oh no, not school! Jonah, I guess you should focus on school. School is important, kids. Always get your school. Always get your school. Yahweh loves bread. He is a bread creature. Why did they say he's not a bread creature? He's a bread monster. What is top fans? Oh no. Bread beast. Is Yahweh a good guy or a bad guy? What does the viewer think? Guy. A bread guy. He's neither good or bad. He is bread. That's all he shall be. Is the bread. Do you guys remember back in the days when Scooby-Doo was really popular? There was like that gummy snack called Scooby Snacks. I kind of miss that. That was so cute. I haven't had gummies in a while, but I think it's 'cause like I don't have any kids, so there is no Scooby snacks in this house. Leo says, I love gummies, the only candy I like. And Skippy says, put some Scooby snacks on Yahweh's altar. Oh no. Here, Yahweh, here is your treat for the day. You get a packet of Scooby snacks for being such a good boy. Yahweh, would you flood the whole earth? Would you flood it for a Scooby snack? He starts nodding his head. Alright, here's a Scooby snack. Jonah says, I should probably get going. Tomorrow my freedom will be purged, and I'll have class with a history teacher that should have retired ages. He's 78 years old and looks like a mad scientist. Oh man. I had a teacher like that and he was pretty cool. He was like an old war veteran. And was like really old and had like that old man voice where you could barely understand what he's saying. But yeah, I like gummies. My favorite type of gummy is a sour worm gummy. I think those are pretty cool. I'm still living that chocolate pudding and gummy worms thing. Oh no. Leo says the sour ones are the best. Yes, yes. I love sour gummy worms. Bye, Jonah. I just say bye, Jonah, and like the rest stream has no idea. Oh no. Jonah has left the chat. Must go to school, I'm imagining. I don't know. Skippy says I remain because I have no life. Oh no! Welcome to the stream. Dynocation is love. Dynocation is life. Dynocation will get you. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna be right back. I need to pee. It'll be a couple seconds. I'm back! What did I miss? Skippy says, I wish I had Tupper in chat. I want to be Pop. I want to harass chat with Oplings. Oh no! Well, you're welcome to harass the Discord with Oplings. I won't stop you. And I will encourage you to take over the Take over the world. Little. I have this like theme song from Michael that I almost made that literally was just like little Michael. I was like, that's a little too much. But despite it, I still have it like stuck in my head. Little Michael. I guess something spicy I could talk about is like I keep getting like asked about the like government shutdown because like people are like, oh, you're American, right? What about your government shutting down? And I'm like that happens like every year. Like they always shut down. Like it's not that surprising to me. So my opinion was like, I'm not surprised. Little Michael. There's no more lyrics. It's just little Michael. He is so little. Leo died. Rest in nucleus. Oh no. I keep yawning. I will stream a little longer. The lyrics, little Michael. Little Michael. Little Michael. Little Michael. Little Michael. Oh yeah, Dino Apollo. I think Senna was drawing like a alternate Apollo. Man, I need to make an updated Apollo reference. The last reference is so old style. Oh no. That and the one of like just straight up Yahweh and Apollo smooching. Oh no. Welcome back to life. I am your resurrector. No, I'm joking. I know, right? I need to draw an Apollo ref. I forgot. Didn't I make a comic with Apollo in it? Or like Apollo holding Baki or something? I need to find that image and use that as my own ref because I forget what Apollo looks like. I thought he had wings, but apparently he doesn't. He just has ribbons. I enjoy drawing. Man, what do I chat about? I've been drinking Propel Kiwi Strawberry. It says something about fitness water. I've been drinking this water since I've been fasting. I'm not fasting currently, but I used to. So I started drinking Propel, and then I just keep drinking Propel because it's pretty good. It's just water with minerals added in, which may or may not be a scam, but who knows? Water. I also have coffee. You know, that's what I should drink. Coffee to wake me up. Water. 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 Would you guys like to see my other Baki version? I have another. I have this Baki. What do you guys think of my my Baki? What do you guys think of my oh no. Crazy eye Baki. I also have like serious she like wiggles. Every time I talk she's oh no. I also have I think these are all the same. Never mind. My praying Baki. She's she's concerned. No one saw that. No one but Skippy saw that. Crazy Baki. Baki into the Bakoverse. Skippy says, I should remake my PNG tubers. Pop gaming. Oh no. I love PNG tubers. They're pretty funny. I think I made this one in hopes of making like YouTube videos with it, but I never ended up doing it. Maybe I will in the future. Whoa! One day, Dino 2 will be real. It's actually kind of hard to draw and talk at the same time. At least for me. I need like to have like a pre-made list of things to talk about. Leo says, I draw way better when talking to people. That's pretty good. You should stream. For real. But yeah. I like this song. It's so catchy. Skippy says I can never draw and talk. And Cake says when I draw when I feel like it. Wow, I've been streaming for like an hour 30. It feels like it. Here, I'm gonna pause on drawing. And I'm gonna do something wacky. Hold on, you guys are gonna see something cursed. Oh no. Alright, never mind. The thing I was gonna do didn't work. Oh no. Let me try this. Is it window capture? Select the window. Firefox. Let's go. I'm so scared. Oh no. Alright guys. We're playing Name the Name the Candy? Hold on, let me... How do I zoom in? Oh no. Let's do like 200. Wait, no. 400. And then we'll here we go. Cool math game. Firefox jump scare. Yummy. Alright. It says name that candy. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna try it. This looks... What? This is too easy. That's Sour Patch Kids, right? I didn't know They were called Marsmen. They were renamed to match Cabbage Patch Kids? What? This is so easy. What? This is a Milky Way, right? Or is it? Oh, I got it! I don't know. Guys, what what is this? It looks like, you know, what the heck is a chiclet? Okay. What the It's a crackle. I've never heard of a crackle. That has to be a Twix. It's crazy. What? Oh, this one's a little bit harder. Well, it's not icebreakers. Wheat tarts or warheads? Are these look like warheads, right? They look sour. I was oh no. I got it wrong. Oh, that has to be Dove, right? Oh no, I'm actually losing. Oh, these are hard. Good and Plenty, Mike. What's the difference between these two? It has to be Mike and Ike. Okay. Turtles Mount Baby Ruth? Oh no. I've never had this before. What? It doesn't even have a question. It's just like it looks like a truffle. Oh no. This has to be Reese's Pieces. Yeah. I got. Oh wow. I didn't even get one level. Alright, alright. That's enough of that. Get out of here, cool math games. Skippy said you suck at. Oh no! I felt like I was doing so good. I've never heard of a crackle. Never. I've heard of Rice Krispie treats, but not a crackle. Is Good and Plenty the one that tastes nasty like medicine? I think that's the difference between Mike and Ike. I feel like I've accidentally bought a Good and Plenty before. Oh. 99% of candy gamblers quit big. I know, I failed that. So I was doing so well. I'm like, this is too easy. And then I start failing terribly. Oh no. Caught on stream. Baki Rage quits candy quiz games. Oh no. Alright. What do I talk about now? You know, my favorite kind of candy is, I like the freeze-dried candy, but like the price of it right now is so expensive. It used to be like way cheaper. I don't know what happened. Baki got karma. Oh no! Ah, what can I chat about? Something, I don't know. Skippy says the way you draw sharp teeth is very pleasing. Thank you. I enjoy drawing sharp teeth. It is quite fun. I might end the stream soonish, though. I'm getting kinda sleepy. I think it's because my brain is working so hard. Trying to talk and draw at the same time. We'll end it at a nice 2 hours put in. Did I misspell streaming? Oh no. Does it say steaming? 2 hour stream. We'll finish it off with the teethies. With the teethies. Vincent Choppers. Chompers. 2 hour steam. We're getting closer and closer to the end. I thought I'd draw way more, but I severely underestimated my speed at drawing. I am so slow at drawing. Alright, there's some teethies. Alright, guys, I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time. I don't know if there'll be a next time, but it was fun streaming and getting the chat. Thank you for hanging out. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Alrighty. Ooh, goodbye. Goodbye.